YouTube channel, I have been getting so many requests to do a cheesecake recipe, so that is exactly what we're doing in today's video. I am going to be showing you how I make my no-bake matcha cheesecake. If you are new to my channel, hi and welcome. My name's Nicole and I'm just a gal that loves food. I love baking, I love cooking, and I love sharing my recipes with you guys. I post weekly on YouTube, so if you love food and love watching recipe videos, definitely subscribe to my channel. Alright guys, so I know not everybody is a fan of matcha and I know it's an acquired taste, but don't you worry, this recipe is so versatile. So for example, you can exchange the matcha powder with cocoa powder and there you will have a no-bake chocolate cheesecake. Alright guys, I cannot wait any longer to get into this recipe, but before we get started, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more recipe videos from me, subscribe to my channel. Also make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. Let's get started. Alright friends, so we're going to start with 2 cups of crushed graham cracker crumbs, and to the crackers we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Next we're going to gradually add in some melted butter. We're going to use 3/4 cups in total, but I'm going to add them 1/4 cup at a time. I find that adding the butter gradually actually makes it easier for you to incorporate all of the cracker crumbs, sugar, and butter together. Once you're done adding the butter and you notice that your mixture is too dry, go ahead and add in more butter gradually until you get that perfect consistency. On the other hand, if your mixture is too wet, just add in a couple more tablespoons of the graham cracker crumbs and that should fix it right up. The perfect consistency that we're looking for is kind of like wet sand. When you press the mixture together, it should become compact and it shouldn't crumble apart. Once our crust is done, I'm going to take a 9-inch tart pan to press the crust into. If you don't have a tart pan, you can totally use a springform pan as well. In this step, I'm pouring the crust mixture directly into my tart pan and we're going to evenly press it throughout the pan. If you are using a tart pan like me in this recipe, make sure to press the crust onto the sides as well. Now, I guess you can call this a baking hack. I've actually used it in some of my other tart pan recipes on my channel, but if you use a measuring cup, you can ensure a really even crust on your tart pan. This hack, of course, also works if you're using a springform pan for this recipe. Once you are done with your crust, you can place this in the fridge while we work on our cheesecake mixture. Alright, so in a separate bowl, we're going to add in 500 grams of softened cream cheese, then we are going to add in 1 cup of powdered sugar. Then we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now using my hand mixer, I'm going to mix the ingredients together on low speed, making sure that the cream cheese and powdered sugar are well incorporated. Once the powdered sugar and cream cheese have mixed thoroughly, you should be left with this creamy mixture, and to that we're going to add in 3 tablespoons of matcha powder. And then again, using my hand mixer on low speed, I'm going to mix until all the matcha powder has dissolved into the mixture. I know that matcha can be a very acquired taste for some people, so if you don't like matcha, you can also exchange the 3 tablespoons of matcha powder with 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder for a no-bake chocolate cheesecake, or you can leave them out and you can just have a regular plain cheesecake as well. Now that the matcha has been fully mixed in, we're going to add in 3/4 cups of heavy cream. Then again, using my hand mixer on low speed, I'm going to mix the heavy cream into the mixture for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once done, I'm going to turn my hand mixer off, and using my spatula, I'm just going to make sure to scrape down the sides of the bowl. At this point, your cream cheese mixture should be super creamy and silky, just like so. Then we are going to take the crust that we were working on earlier that's been sitting in the fridge. It should be nice and cold and firm, and I'm just going to pour in the cream cheese mixture directly into the crust. Next, we're going to take our spatula and we're just going to spread the cream cheese mixture evenly throughout the crust. Alright, once we are happy with how our cheesecake looks, we're going to pop this back in the fridge for 4 hours or overnight. Once chilled, our cheesecake should look something like this. The cream cheese mixture should be super chilled and firm at this point, and this step is completely optional, but I'm just gonna dust my cheesecake with some powdered sugar. Also, at this step, feel free to top your cheesecake with all the toppings of your choice, so fresh fruit, chocolate, any other jams and spreads, it's completely up to you. This is what a slice of our no-bake matcha cheesecake should look like. She is super delicious, so thick, so creamy, and super easy to make, as you saw. If you are a beginner baker, I do recommend using this recipe because it is no-bake and super easy. This cheesecake is the perfect dessert, the perfect snack, and not gonna lie to you, I had this for breakfast a couple of times and there were no regrets. I highly recommend trying out this recipe. Comment down below if you love matcha like me, or if you love cheesecake, or if you've tried other no-bake cheesecake recipes. I would love to hear all about it. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. A no-bake matcha cheesecake, or chocolate cheesecake, or plain cheesecake, whatever you fancy. This recipe is super easy and I highly recommend it to beginner bakers because you don't have to bake anything, or if you've never made a cheesecake before because this is super easy. If you end up recreating this super easy cheesecake recipe, make sure to send me a DM, send me a message on my YouTube channel, tag me on my Instagram at Nicole Charmaine because I love seeing all of your recreations. It makes me so happy. And as usual, before I let you go, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more recipe videos from me, subscribe to my channel. Also, make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. And I love sharing all of my recipes with you guys.